Good morning, guys. I'm in this tiny elevator again. Okay, outfit of the day. Romper that I bought specifically to come to Spain and wear with. Is that proper English? Probably not. But today I'm going to Barcelona. I'm so excited to be going to Barcelona today. I'm taking a train by myself. It's about an hour and a half. And on my way there, I'm gonna be like researching places to go. I've already got like an itinerary, but like I'm just gonna double check. You know, you can never be too sure. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Very touristy city compared to Zaragoza, but it's gonna be worth it for sure. The bus just left without me. As soon as I walked out of the train and into the train station, I looked outside, I got so excited. I'm here, guys, I made it. I'm in the streets of Barcelona, trying to make my way to my first destination. I'm kind of distracted, but I'm trying to focus at the same time. It's so exciting. It's been a long day. It's 5:45 and I'm getting dinner. I'm at this place called, I don't remember what it's called, but I'm in the restaurant right now. And I'm about to have dinner. I didn't order anything authentic or anything like that. I'm just having basic steak with foie and I don't know what that is. And caramelized onions. And some fancy water. I am back in Zaragoza. I have changed and I am tired. You see these bags under my eyes? These are 24 karat Michael Kors gold. I don't even know. I'm just so tired and I just wish I could go to sleep. I'm about to go to sleep. But one thing that I didn't do was I didn't vlog myself for any explanations of the places that I was at because I was so, I don't know, I was so focused on just taking in everything that I didn't have like time, or I just couldn't focus on trying to give you guys the information that you needed on the places that I went. So I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of everything that I experienced today and everywhere that I went. So the first place that I went to was the plaza, and basically the plaza is just dead set in the middle of Barcelona, and that's where a lot of the transportations meet. So there's the metro there, you see some buses, some trains, that's the metro, buses, taxis, what else? And there's other methods of transportation, so that's usually where you can find most of those methods of transportation. That's a good meeting area for them. There's a bunch of pigeons, so many pigeons. And outside of that there were fountains and statues. And after that I went to Casa Batllo. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's where I went. It's another famous architectural building created by Gaudi, created by Gaudi, who created numerous buildings all throughout Barcelona. And he's very well known for his kind of like quirky, crazy, artistic and architectural designs. One interesting fact about this house is that it has absolutely no straight lines in it, and the way it's created and the way it's described is that the top of the building, which is beautiful, colorful, all of this, is supposed to be, it's seen as a dragon, and on the inside is supposed to depict an underwater cave, or it's supposed to depict life under the sea. So that's why there's like a lot of scales, a lot of swirls, a lot of fluid movements, and a lot of like blues, especially when you go up in the tower, and the glass is supposed to mimic like looking down into water or diving into like a whirlpool or something like that, which I thought was really cool. Was very beautiful and very quirky. A lot of details. He paid very good attention to everything. For example, all the door handles in his house are molded from his hand, and then they were molded from his hand in clay, and then they were dipped in brass or bronze, I'm not sure, I don't remember. And so when you grip each door handle, it fits perfectly to your hand. Like it just fits perfectly. Also the mahogany or the wooden rails like fit perfectly to your hand as well. Like if you lay your hand on the rail while going up and down the stairs, like it's so smooth, it just like fits nicely. Like he thought about everything. And when you're in that house, you truly experience it with all 5 senses. So if you're ever in Barcelona, I'd like highly recommend that you go. After that, I went to La Sagrada Familia, which is by far the most overwhelmingly breathtaking, most awe-inspiring building that I've ever seen in my life. Ever. I remember I walked out of the metro and it was behind me, but I didn't know. I'm looking up, I'm like, all right, I should be able to find this. Shouldn't be hard to find. And then I turn around and I look up and I go, whoa. And I was just like, my breath was literally like just pulled out of my chest. But I'll be ridiculous. It's so beautiful. But when I went there, it was sold out, and the only time that they had tickets was at 7 p.m. and I got there around noon. So I bought my ticket for 7 p.m., looked at the outside, took plenty of pictures, absolutely breathtaking, gorgeous. The architecture, it's another building by Gaudi. It's not completed. Building is said to be hopefully completed by 2026. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I can come back and see the finished thing. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. But since I couldn't go inside after that, I went to the Gothic district and I walked around, and the first thing that I did was I went to the Museum of Catalan Music and I bought a ticket for a tour at 3 p.m. and I went on that tour, and oh my gosh, the stage, beautiful, beautiful. It's a beautiful theater with a beautiful restaurant down in the courtyard. Absolutely stunning, and the architecture there as well is beautiful. One thing that I've noticed a lot is that architects in particular from Barcelona, or I'm not sure if it's just Barcelona or that region, Catalonia, they use like a lot of nature imagery in their architecture. So in this one there was like a lot of flowers, a lot of that stuff, because it was kind of like they were trying to fight against industrialization. So they try to use more natural elements in their architecture. So that's one thing that I noticed as well. And it was just absolutely beautiful in there as well. After that, I went to the Picasso Museum, and one thing that I did not know was that Picasso actually started off as like a regular good old painter. Like, I'm assuming all of them did, but like I thought he started off painting abstract art, but no, he started with oil and canvas, oil and wood, and as he got more and more into abstract art, he started using less canvas, and his art started becoming more and more abstract, and you can actually see the progression of his art from becoming less like natural to more like demented on like this series of paintings that he did called Pigeons or something. The Pigeons, I think, or Pigeons on a Patio or something like that. I'll put them in here, and you can see just like the progression from like, okay, this is a normal pigeon, these are normal pigeons, it's a normal, somewhat normal, relatively normal pieces of art, and then you can see how it just changes and becomes more crazy and more intense as it goes on. After that, I had dinner in a cute little restaurant, forgot what it was called, so I honestly could not tell you. And then after that, I went inside the Sagrada Familia. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Inside and outside. It was... I'm at a loss for words. It was absolutely gorgeous, and the only way you could truly understand just how amazing it is would be to go for yourself. It's colossal, it's huge. There's a lot of it that you're not allowed to see because like it's still under construction, but what you do see, beautiful. The towers, the stained glass, all these sculptures, the details, the ceiling is so beautiful. Like, there's just so much to take in. See, I made the mistake of assuming that the main basilica was all that there was to see. So I was exhausted, and I sat down there and I took a nap. But then right when it was closing, I walked out and there was more to see. One thing about Gaudi is that he created a lot of the furniture in his architectural buildings. The same thing with Casa Batllo, also with Sagrada Familia. So he created a lot of that furniture as well. There's also a museum downstairs in the basement of the basilica where you can learn more about Gaudi and the what is it called? More about the family. I just drew a blank. More about the family. Sagrada? Why did I forget? But yeah, there's a museum where you can learn more about those two entities. And after that, it was getting late, so I tried to go to the Castel Montjuic. Don't know if I'm saying it right either, but it was too far away and it was late, so I ended up just going back to the train station and just waiting for my train. Now I'm back here in Zaragoza. Honestly, Barcelona, if beautiful. I would definitely take more than one day to see it. but what I did see, I was thoroughly impressed and awe-inspired, and it was just crazy. So if you ever get a chance to go, you should go. You should definitely see the buildings that I saw today and more. Like I said, I didn't plan well for this trip, otherwise I would have done more. I feel like I could have done more, but it's alright because what I did see, I was very impressed with. And it was exciting. Like walking through the Gothic Quarter, I don't know, it was like, I don't know where I'm going. I could get lost. What's behind this corner? It was just a lot of fun. So yeah, that was my day in Barcelona. And I know I haven't done this in a while, so because I've been tired, so I just go to sleep without doing it. So I'm gonna do it right now. If you're watching this in the beginning of your day, well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you're watching this in the middle of the day and you've been having a bad day, don't worry, the rest of your day will go great. And if you're watching this at the end of your day and you've had a bad day, I hope that tomorrow you wake up and you have a great day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.